So this week, I want to talk about the 3 critical questions you should be asking your clients when you're onboarding them. So let's say you bring in a brand new client into your accounting firm. What are the 3 critical questions you want to ask them? And I've been having this conversation with a lot of my coaching clients in the last couple of weeks. These 3 critical questions are not just for you, but they're for your entire team. You want everybody focused on this. And I'll explain why in a minute. So there's kind of a progression here that I want to highlight this on. There's kind of like, we'll start here, there's a spot here, goes to here, goes to here. Okay, so we're kind of talk about it as a progression. The first thing you want to know when you meet your clients is you want to know what their bigger, brighter future is. So we're going to call it the BBF. What's their bigger, brighter future? Okay, and what do I mean by that? Where are they trying to go? What are they trying to get to? Where are they? I think I just said that backwards. Where are they trying to get? What is their bigger, brighter future? If you know where they want to go, they want to create a lasting legacy for the next generation. They want to create X amount of wealth. They want to provide schooling for their children. What is their bigger, brighter future? They want to bring their business to $10 million. They want to maybe make their first 100,000, whatever that thing is. You want to know crystal clear, what is their bigger, brighter future? And this is where we go in the Accountant Success Forum, where we talk about the conversation you have with the client. So it's not about talking about all the technical stuff you can do and being all brilliant on that stuff, which you're all supposed to be, and I'm sure you are. Let's talk about what they really want, bigger, brighter future. That's the first thing you want to know. It's most important. Second thing you want to know is, coming back from that, is you want to know about what I call their 4 planning pillars. So what are their 4 planning pillars? So what do we mean by that? Well, what is their wealth, their business, their retirement, and their estate plan and the estate? I kind of put that out of order. Normally I call it business, wealth, retirement, estate. We call those the 4 planning pillars. That's what makes up the client's, shall we call it, their life plan. And so why do we want to know what these 4 plans are? I want to know what the plan is for the business. And we have a checklist in the Accountant Success Forum that walks you through a template, exactly what questions to ask the client, to figure out what do they want to do with their business, and how are they building their wealth, and when and how do they want to retire, and what do they want to leave their legacy for? Again, very much like the bigger, brighter future, but what the key difference here is that they explain what their bigger, brighter future is. We then look at the 4 planning pillars. You want to look at these and say, are they supporting them getting there? So when you're going through and doing your tax planning, you're like, do we have the business structured the right way? Are they compensating themselves properly? Do we have the right tax efficiencies in here? Is everything structured from the accounting world, which is what we do? Are we aligning our work in the right way to support these 4 planning pillars, which are supporting them get to their bigger, brighter future? So that's number 2. Now number 3, here's the final one, is I want to know who their PAs are. What does that mean? Well, those are the professional advisors. We call those are the other professional advisors. So what I'm talking about is who is their banker, who's their lawyer, who's their financial advisor, okay? Who are these people? Who are the people that are connected in that business owner's life that are working with your client? And the reason why we want to know this is multiple fold. One is we want to be working with these people to figure out what they're doing for these 4 planning pillars. So for example, what is the financial advisor doing to help the client build their wealth? You want to have a conversation with that financial advisor to see if what you're doing from the tax side is screwing up what they're doing on the wealth side, or vice versa. I found that happening a lot of times, where all of a sudden a client had a wealth advisor that was doing something that was completely opposite to what we were doing for tax purposes. It's because none of us were talking to one another. It's our fault. We just need to talk to them. So there's the first point is that we want to make sure that what we're doing on our side that supports these 4 planning pillars is in alignment with what they're doing, and that we're all working on the same page, because ultimately we're trying to get to the client to their bigger, brighter future. That's the thing we're looking for. So is the professional advisors in alignment with the 4 planning pillars, which is in alignment with getting them to their bigger, brighter future. Now, the second reason why you want to do in these PAs, these professional advisors, is that especially when you're following the Accountant Success Formula model, is you want to be able to reach out to them. You get a new client in the door. Who's their banker? Who's their lawyer? Who's their financial advisor? Who's their insurance broker? And then if there's someone on that list that you don't know, that's a perfect opportunity to reach out and connect with them. Say, hey, we just brought on these clients. We're mutual clients. Would love to meet with you, have a chat, make sure that we're in alignment with what we're doing and what you're doing, and I want to find a little bit more about your business. You increase what we call the referral network in the Accountant Success Formula, and we have a blueprint, the Accountant Success Formula blueprint on the 5 phases, and one of them is a referral network. You're going to activate these people to start referring you even better clients. So this is a referral network opportunity for existing PAs that you know, or existing PAs, or PAs that you already know, people that you already know, and PAs that you don't know. So other professional advisors you don't know. So when you get this information from your new client, you're going to be able to not only ensure that everything's in alignment, but you're also going to be able to engage and get these people to start referring you clients. And we have a whole way of having the conversations, templates and scripts and coachings around exactly how to have the right conversations with these people so they send us ideal clients so we can make sure the 4 planning pillars are in alignment and get the client their bigger, brighter future. So, and they're all tied in together. This is the thing about the Accountant Success Formula. It's not just, here's how you get better clients. This is how you make more money. This is how you get more free time. It's all integrated. The whole Accountant Success Formula is designed purposefully to integrate all of these pieces. But if you want to simplify it, when you bring the client in the door, number 1 is you want to say, what is your bigger, brighter future? Focus on what they want in the future, not in the past. I mean, we're going to have to go to their past and clean it up probably. But let's talk about what's in their future. What do they want to get to? Where do they want to get to? Focus on that. Say everything we do is going to be focused on getting you there. That's why we need to know what these 4 planning pillars are, to make sure that they're in alignment, getting you closer to this point. And then we need to make sure that we're in alignment with the other professional advisors who are working in this 4 planning pillars so everything gets the client to where they want to go. And if you do that, the client will be more than happy to pay you way more than they would under a traditional model. So there you go. The 3 critical questions to ask a new client when you're onboarding them. What's your bigger, brighter future? What's the 4 planning pillars? Who are your other professional advisors? There we go. That's the end for this week. I'm Eric Solbakken, reminding you that when you take back control of your business model, you can take back control of your life. Stay tuned for more success tips to come.